Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Evening. The whole thing. Hello, hello. Who's here? Who's here? We got John Washburn. Also weird that you're not seeing it in your subscriptions feed. Did anyone else not see and find me on Twitter? John Shepard. Yeah, 80s workout videos. Set the tone. Yeah. Jazzercise Friday. And not my thing. Thousand Men. Hello. We got an Angry Badger. We got Suns and Shadows. So I have a lot pulled for today, but let's see. How are you? Hello, how are you? It's not so sunny in California where I am right now. But yeah, so before we get into the newsy bits and stuff, you got to see this. It's a donkey. I love it. Please. The Donut Cup returns, and I'm trying a new C4 flavor. It is Green Apple Jolly Rancher, and I'm loving it. I love it. Oh, hello, Backbone. EJ8. Okay, Billis Preston. Sorry if I miss you. I'm a mess. Actually, I didn't have any technical problems this morning, so we're off to a great start. But yeah, look at this donkey. Look at him. He's so happy. So happy. Look at him go. Bishop, hello. We have people in the chat that like the new intro. Thank you, Bishop, for creating that for little me. I want a donkey. I want a mini donkey.
What's a grandma in there?
Regular. Wait, no. I did not just say that. Anyway. God dang it. Oh, look at you. We got an Angry Badger gifting 5 Moxie memberships. You didn't have to, but you did. It means the world to me. You know, I don't even say that ironically anymore, and that's a problem. So.
Hi! I'm Barney K. Badger, and I'm going to be your Badger Burger waiter for this evening. Okay, here are some menus. Okay, I'm going to be right back to Badger for your order.
Thank you, Badger. And oh no, I've heard of horse girls. What are donkey? I've heard of those too. Both kinds. Very disturbing. Okay. So what's going on out there? Oh, one more thing for all of you cat moms and cat dads. I'm gonna need you to try something out and report back to me because I am interested. So there apparently is a language for cats. And
which means come here.
Ow. Ni cagando. Ni cagando.
If you have a cat in your vicinity right now, try this and tell me in the chat if it works.
What the? Oh my god.
It does. It's adorable. I don't have any cats right now. I used to have 4. That's too many. 2 were planned. The other 2 were accidents. So yeah, thought that was cute, adorable. But what else is going on? Oh, a little thing called the Super Bowl that I don't care about is happening this Sunday. Apparently, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles. Anybody invested in this? Hmm? It's the Licks Super Bowl. I'm joking. But yeah, it's going to be held in Louisiana. And anybody going to watch it? My family used to have Super Bowl parties and like tons of people would come over and it'd be a big event or whatever. Nobody really cared about who was playing, just that it was the show. It was the big show. Chiefs are winning. Sad face. I'm sorry. Gato knees. Gato. Oh, back on the cats. That's bogus if you have a squeaky fart and your cat comes running. I mean, it's an excuse to get people together and stuff, but I think most people in my family were more interested in the commercials, which have been dropping, and Make America Hot Again with the Carl's Jr. ad. So it was I was so happy to see it. Scantily clad, bikini clad, whatever you want to call it, burger models, and the whole "doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face" campaign. That was so wildly successful. They were totally stupid for ever getting rid of it. So yeah, Make America Hot Again. Carl's Jr. ditched its sexualized commercials 8 years ago. Dorks. Bringing back bikini and burgers formula for the Super Bowl. TikTok influencer Alex Earl stars in the new commercial from Carl's Jr. promoting its new hangover burger for football fans needing a pick-me-up after game day. I approve. This is the way. Everyone's like, we're back, baby. It was just another win. Another win. You tired of winning yet? Oh, hello, Warren. Get out. Get up on out of here with your squeaky farts. So yeah, ads starring writhing models, including Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, were once a staple of the fast food franchise. It even put out a press release in 2011 that said, "We believe in putting hot models in our commercials because ugly ones don't sell burgers." Facts. But in 2017, the chain ditched the ads, claiming it wanted to tell the broader story of its offerings. So lame. Andrew Puzder, Andrew P., former CKE Restaurants chief executive, had defended the trademark commercials just months prior as President Trump had nominated him in his first term to be labor secretary. I think that any grocery store you go into or drugstores, you're going to see on magazine covers things that are more revealing than you saw in many of our ads. We saved the company with those ads. We saved a lot of jobs. Then he resigned. The brand's return to racy advertising comes as major companies have soured on virtue signaling. Everyone's so freaking sick of it. I love to see this. This is wonderful. Go back to normal. Or the best version of normal that we've had. I think it does reflect a shift in how the country is feeling, says Tim Calkins, clinical professor of marketing, associate chair for the marketing department of Northwestern's Kellogg School of Management. And you'll love to see it. With the new administration, what is acceptable conduct is changing, and I think you're seeing Carl's jump right on that trend as one of the first brands that's really pushing the edge on things like this. The ad almost certainly wouldn't have run several years ago when gender equality and diversity were larger focuses in American mainstream culture, Calkins told the Journal. Zaxy, hello, Matt lad. I need to make something special for you, but until then.
Okay, let's have fun. Yeah, that's not the film I meant to show. That's the nighttime film for me in the nighttime.
Moxie has an alter ego. It's Crackbox, apparently. Hello, thank you. I need a button pusher. Sounds weird. So yeah, wouldn't have run several years ago. She's racked up over 7 million followers by sharing her party girl lifestyle on TikTok and hosts her own Hot Mess podcast. Shared the ad with her followers on Wednesday. Hey, Professor Savage Dad. Good to see you. But yeah, very cool. I did see a commercial that is said to be a Super Bowl commercial for Disney. And I wanted to see what y'all thought about it if you hadn't seen it. Or if you have seen
What if there was no galaxy far, far away, and there was no joy, and they never did assemble? What if every second didn't count, and he never did remember who he was? What if she never did step into the arena, and he didn't see more butts, and she never did let it go, and no one ever did get murdered in this building? Then that would really suck, wouldn't it? But hey, there is a galaxy far, far away, and there is joy, and they did assemble, and every second does count.
most worthless commercial I've seen from Disney. I was not happy with it.
And he did remember who he was, and she did step into the arena, and he did see more butts, and she did let it go. And best of all, a whole bunch of people did get murdered in this building.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And aren't we lucky for that?
Exactly. If it didn't exist, we wouldn't know what we've been
What
missing.
if
So
there
get wrecked, Disney Plus.
My favorite three-letter acronym, for fuck's sake.
Cancel Disney Plus.
I think I can do it all by myself. Let's see. There was another one though that wrecked my brain for a little while. So disturbing. It's so disturbing. Disney Plus subscription increasing from like 20. Okay, let's focus.
I'm on the bed. Ooh, the mom, I think I'm in a strange on the sea. Yeah, my flippers can't hold.
Yeah, it's gone too far.
It slips right on through one.
Every day we stray further. I hate it, but it's amazing. But I hate it.
Tell you so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my fame.
Too much. It's too much. It's gone too far. Oh boy. Let me clear out some of these tabs. It's a little cumbersome. Ooh, so on to the newsy bits. Rob Schneider had some words for Elon, and I'm here for it.
Elon Musk, I have this to say to you on behalf of the American people. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been incredible. We really appreciate it. Keep going. You can do it. Elon Musk.
Very stern words. Made me chuckle. But yeah, Doge is full steam ahead. And Elon posted, can't believe they doxed another Doge member. They're big balls. Oh my god. It's unreal. Unreal. Got ooze in the chat. Echo, yeah. Rob had a thing going there. So what's been going on with the Doge? Because there were so many posts. I'm like, okay, Grok, give it to me. Oh no, don't click on it. The Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, has uncovered several allegations concerning the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, USAID, I don't know, regarding the misuse and mismanagement of funds. Here's an overview based on available information. Wasteful spending claimed to have Doge has claimed to have discovered significant wasteful spending within the USAID. This includes funding for programs that were deemed unnecessary or not aligned with U.S. interests, such as those promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, transgender programs globally, and even funding that allegedly ended up supporting extremist or terrorist groups. Great. Awesome. Wonderful. There have been accusations of USAID funds being used for activities like funding media outlets, with one specific example being an $8 million payment to Politico, which Doge aims to cancel. Furthermore, there are allegations of funds being redirected to fraudulent or terrorist entities. Awesome. With some reports suggesting that millions were misappropriated to groups in the Middle East, including Hamas in Gaza. Operational inefficiencies. The audit has reportedly revealed operational inefficiencies, including USAID's history of stonewalling congressional oversight requests, misleading about the classification of documents, and maintaining what has been described as a slush fund, unknown to political appointees. There's a noted pattern of obstructionism by USAID, alongside concerns about security breaches when Doge operatives access sensitive systems. This has led to the suspension of senior USAID officials who have attempted to prevent such access, raising questions about data security and legal authority. Yeah, think of it. Taxpayers paid to make brown countries more gay, but not more diverse. Naughty, naughty. The exposure by Doge has stirred significant political reaction, with Democrats and some Republicans voicing concerns over the legality and motives behind these actions. There's also been a public outcry, with some social media posts on X highlighting the scale of waste, fraud, and abuse uncovered. So is contributing to an ongoing political and administrative upheaval with discussions about potentially restructuring or even disbanding USAID. Good. Yeah. Awesome. Love this. You've been caught. Oh, the memes. We are in prime meme territory here. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The U.S. Attorney's Office sent out why the Dems are imploding. Edward Martin, a U.S. Attorney in the Department of Justice, addressed a letter to Elon and Mr. Steve Davis. This is Portland. Dear Stephen Elon, thank you for the referral of individuals and networks who appear to be stealing government property and or threatening government employees. After your referral, as is my practice, I will begin an inquiry. Please let me reiterate again, if people are discovered to have broken the law or even acted simply unethically, we will investigate them and we will chase them to the end of the earth to hold them accountable, in bold. We will not rest or cease in this. No one should abuse American taxpayer dollars nor American taxpayer workers. No one is above the law. I'm proud that we have been able to assist local law enforcement in protecting the Doge workers and others over the past week or so. A safe DC is a priority for President Trump and all of us. Please keep in touch and continue to refer matters to me as soon as possible. All the best, Edward Martin. Awesome. Awesome. There's the queue here. Love to see it. But I don't know if you guys have probably all seen it, but the Democrat lawmakers were trying to bully their way into the Department of Education today.
The 9 members of Congress on entering this building? You never asked who we were.
Maxine Waters was there. This security guard, apparently, Baldy, he's just so degaffed. Everyone's so sick of it. And it's, yeah, there she is. Look at that. Can't stand that woman. She's horrible. But yeah. So they're upsetty spaghetti because Trump's campaign promised to close the Department of Education, which he reiterated after winning the 2024 election. The promise aligns with a longstanding Republican goal to reduce federal involvement in education. Good. Returning control to the states. Reports of executive orders and legislative motives to begin the process of eliminating or restructuring the department. For instance, there are mentions of executive order expected to be issued to direct the education secretary to work on closing the department with a 90-day review period to outline a plan. I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. Oh, and let's see. YouTube might not like her too much, but she's awesome. And before we get to Representative Mace, who is based, Joey Bag of Donuts for $9.99. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me.
Roll! Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake! Get on your belly! In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly!
Oh, that's Pancakes, breakfast item. Thank you. You didn't have to, but you did. Waters is one of the few politicians dumber than AOC. Oh, yeah. I love that clip of her, her wig's all messed up. You know the thing. You know the one. Oh, but Representative Nancy Mace she's probably my favorite. But she, it's a 5-minute, almost 6-minute video. But we're only going to listen to the first minute and 15. So she's addressing the committee and unveiling her findings. $10 million were spent on creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. I can't.
I recognize myself for the purpose of making an opening statement. Good afternoon. Late last year, the White Coat Waste Project exposed more than $10 million in taxpayer funds that were spent creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. These DEI grants funded painful and deadly transgender experiments that forced lab animals to undergo invasive surgeries and hormone therapies at universities across the country. For example, the Biden-Harris administration spent $2.5 million taxpayer dollars, $2.5 million taxpayer dollars to study the fertility of transgender mice.
Very
That's
important
again,
research.
we spent over $2 million studying the fertility of transgender mice. $1.1 million was spent to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapies to mimic transgender men were more likely to overdose on a party drug, commonly used in the LGBTQ community to induce drug-fueled what's called, quote, chemsex. I asked
I didn't know what chemsex was either. Did you?
my staff what was chemsex and the chemical, and I guess it's something called GHB, which is a date rape drug, and also a drug that's used recreationally.
There you have it, folks. Yeah. Can't make this shit up. It's insane. Basically rats, right? Worst word, yeah, chemsex. Someone please think of the mice children. The mice children. But yeah, that was gross. And she also shared this on X from Trump. Millions on a fake thing. Fed spent millions studying trans menstruation. Strengthening gay rights in the Balkans. Database reveals. Can't make that stuff up. But she was also in a committee meeting talking about, she's been a big advocate for keeping biological males out of women's restrooms. And she's received a lot of hate from, the typical people. But in this particular committee meeting, Mr. Connolly, this is just the banger part of it, but he's upset because, and he pauses the meeting and he says, a slur was just used. And her response is fantastic.
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
It's
disgusting.
Disgusting. She's great. Balls on that woman. Oh, do you think that Iowa's too white? Anybody ever think that? Let's see. We test a lot of stuff on mice and monkeys to better understand effects on humans without testing on humans. Maybe we should have tested transing on mice before we went to kids. I agree. Fantastic. Cheers to Bill. S. Preston Esquire. Sorry. Mad respect. You think Iowa's too white? When a certain name is. Okay. Well, Congresswoman. Baldy over here. Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. She goes on a racist rant about Iowa.
Like Iowa. Governor Reynolds, let's learn more about the state. Do you know what percentage of Iowans are white and what percentage are Black?
I don't know the exact percentages. No, we're by far a larger percentage of white population.
That's correct. Iowa is 90% white and only 4.5% Black. So that is drastically different from the national population. So when Republicans suggest Iowa should be a national model, they're advocating for a government that doesn't reflect our country. So let's talk about what this model, like Iowa.
Shut your face. Let's see. Ooh, AG Pam Bondi had some things to say. Where'd you go, lady? Where'd you go, lady?
You've cracked down on sanctuary cities. The DOJ has put a pause on all federal funding to sanctuary cities and states. You filed a lawsuit against Chicago and the state of Illinois for being a sanctuary city. Am I wrong in my interpretation that a sanctuary city is aiding and abetting in lawbreaking?
Sean, what they're doing is they are choosing illegal aliens over the safety and security of their own citizens and the men and women of law enforcement who are out there trying to protect their citizens. Not only did we sue today the city of Chicago, we sued the state of Illinois, we sued the mayor, we sued the governor, and we sued others. And let me be very clear, if you don't comply with federal law, you're going to be next.
Love to see it. And freaking tastic. This is just a fun one.
And we're live. Today we've got President Trump and Elon Musk in the studio. Welcome back, guys.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure, Joe.
Now, President Trump, you've been back in office for less than 2 weeks, and it's fair to say you're keeping busy. How's it going?
Well, Joe, as you know, we're sending the bad people back to their countries. But if I'm honest, I think I may have overdone it with the Hispanics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Joe, Taco Tuesday feels different now. Less taco, more Tuesday.
What about you, Elon? What's up?
The usual, building cars, science experiments, pioneering rocket technology.
How German of you.
Nice one. I did not see that one coming.
Come on, guys. Do you really think this is a good idea? Just kidding. Baby, I love you.
Anyways, Mr. President, what's next on your agenda?
Well, Joe, we've got a lot of things to take care of, starting with all of the...
Sorry, guys. I think there was something wrong with that elk steak I had for lunch.
Don't be sorry. You know I'm quite the farter myself.
Listen, guys, no one knows farts like I do. I have the best farts, the warmest farts, farts that smell like you've never smelled before.
I feel sorry for Melania.
Don't be. She's my closest competitor.
Hey, did you guys know I invented a new type of fart?
What?
Yeah, I call it the Admiral's fart. Check it out.
This guy's a genius.
I was made for this. This is what we need in our lives. Oh, do you remember when Trump said he was going to bomb the shit out of ISIS? If you don't, here it is.
ISIS is making a tremendous amount of money because they have certain oil camps, right? They have certain areas of oil that they took away. They have some in Syria, some in Iraq. I would bomb the shit out of them.
Guess what happened? He did. He did. He did. February 1st, he put out a statement. This morning, I ordered precision military airstrikes on the senior ISIS attack planner and other terrorists he recruited and led in Somalia. These killers, who we found hiding in caves, threatened the United States and our allies. The strikes destroyed the caves they live in and killed many terrorists without in any way harming civilians. Our military has targeted this ISIS attack planner for years, but Biden and his cronies wouldn't act quickly enough to get the job done. I did. The message to ISIS and all others who would attack Americans is that we will find you and we will kill you. And bomb the shit out of you. That's great. Well, promises made, promises kept. He did say the other day something about taking over the Gaza Strip, and I don't know enough about anything to have like an opinion. It's like, I'm also a little curious, but okay, we'll see what happens. I mean, can't really get any worse than it is right now, right? But let's see. And also not using taxpayers' money to do it. So his statement being, the Gaza Strip would be turned over to the United States by Israel at the conclusion of fighting. The Palestinians, people like Chuck Schumer, who have already been resettled in far safer and more beautiful communities with new and modern homes in the region, they would actually have a chance to be happy, safe, and free. The U.S., working with great development teams from all over the world, would slowly and carefully begin the construction of what would become one of the greatest and most spectacular developments of its kind on Earth. No soldiers by the U.S. would be needed. Stability for the region would reign. Interesting. Lots of conflicting opinions on this. I'm a wait and see kind of gal. So, but this made me laugh. Silverback 375 posted, I'm just the messenger. We're making it a Bucky's. Chuck Patel got the business fucked. No troops. I think there are natural resources there, but we shouldn't touch that mess. I'm inclined to agree, but I don't know anything about anything, so we'll see. Ooh, other good Trump news. He says he's going to sign an executive order to end paper straws. Plastic straws are coming back. You know, the paper straws that come in plastic wrappers? Yeah, real cool. But yeah, like that. Being goofy, the boys. Oh, you know what else is fun? Hearing Malay tell the World Economic Forum what's what. Always a good time.
Promueve la agenda LGBT, queriendo imponernos que las mujeres son hombres y los hombres son mujeres solo si así se autoperciben. Y nada dicen de cuando un hombre se disfraza de mujer y mata a su rival en un ring de boxeo, o cuando un preso alega ser mujer y termina violando a cuanta mujer se le cruce por delante en la prisión. Sin ir más lejos, hace pocas semanas fue noticia en todo el mundo el caso de 2 americanos homosexuales que enarbolando la bandera de la diversidad sexual y fueron condenados a 100 años de prisión por abusar y filmar a sus hijos adoptivos durante más de 2 años. Quiero ser claro que cuando digo abusos no es un eufemismo, porque en sus versiones más extremas la ideología de género constituye lisa y llanamente abuso infantil. Son pedófilos. Por lo tanto, quiero saber quién avala esos comportamientos. Promueve la agenda.
Yikes. Awesome. Love it. Oh, I found footage of we're moving on now. I found footage of a future Leon on Instagram. Leon, love you. Oh no, sound. We need sound. One more time.
Looking for a white lady that's tattooed and dominant and be willing to put me in a dress and beat the shit out of me. Call me. Hi.
Hi. Oh, sorry, Leon. Oh dear. Oh, did you know that Lego bricks can be anti-LGBT? Well, a science museum in London says it can. So a self-guided tour at the UK's Science Museum accuses popular building toy Lego of reinforcing heteronormativity. That's a word. Oh, thank you everybody for watching. You're 86 of you across platforms. You could just do the YouTube-y things. That'd be nice. So the accusation is part of a self-guided tour titled Seeing Thing Queerly. I think they meant to put an S on there. Seeing Things Queerly, which allows visitors to quote unquote discover some of the objects on display at the Science Museum that tell stories of queer communities, experiences, and identities. Among items such as airplanes and replica chickens, the tour accuses Lego of taking an anti-LGBT stance. Like other connectors and fasteners, Lego bricks are often described in a gendered way. Nuts, bolts, and anything, electrical outlets, male and female parts. One goes into the other. It's standard. Home Depot's in trouble. The top of the brick with the sticking out pins is male. The bottom of the brick with holes to receive the pins is female. And the process of the two sides being put together is called mating. This is an example of applying heteronormative language to topics unrelated to gender, sex, and reproduction. The description continues. It illustrates how heteronormativity, the idea that heterosexuality and the male-female gender binary are the norm, Trump said it is. So it is. Eat it, UK. And everything that falls outside of it is unusual. It is. Shapes the way we speak about science, technology, and the word in general. Well, I'd like to have a thing or two about how they use the word science. Get wrecked. Anyway, moving on to more like entertainment-y type stuff. So apparently Kanye, and I'm not gonna yay, whatever, Kanye West, recently at the Grammys, he's been saying a lot of weird stuff on Twitter per usual. I heard that he was looking to ask President Trump to pardon P. Diddy. So that's not good. That's not a good indicator. The wee part fits on the woo part. It works. Clown world. No joke. It's science. Trademarked. No. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't check in with the comments before moving on to Kanye. But yeah, he was doing some stuff on Twitter. But speaking of AI doing things, you remember the dress at the Grammys, the what did he call it? Invisible dress? No, he called it transparent dress. Sure. AI did a thing, so little role reversal here. Sorry you had to see that. I had to, so now you do too. But also, another thing I saw that I thought you might enjoy. Robert Downey. You guys are nerds, right? Does this work for you? Thoughts? Opinions? Laughing emojis? Anything? It made me giggle. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. I forget there's a delay between streaming and the chat. Mr. Downey, I don't feel so good. There they are. Thank you. Thank you for humoring me. Is anyone still playing Marvel Rivals? There's a mod if you didn't know. Please. Might interest some of you. The Cicadas.
Fat mods available for people to use in Marvel Rivals? Lunas, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, wow. This is hilarious, man. I had no idea they even had this. You know what they should do? They should do like a partnership. That's a good idea. They should do a partnership with Golden Corral, and then have like maybe like if you buy a buffet at Golden Corral, you can get one of these skins in game. Wouldn't this make the hitbox bigger? Because I feel like that'd cause some problems, right? Yeah, because I remember I played Gibraltar in Apex Legends. That caused me a lot of trouble. I kept getting got. Fat mods available for people.
So it's out there if you're interested. And I'm probably going to wrap up a little early today, but I wanted to close out on oh, wait, actually, did you know that Lady Gaga's new album's coming out next month? Does anybody care? I don't. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to end on a throwback laugh because Maury Povich was an absolute menace. Truly was.
Why you the winner?
So Miss Sally here, she was deathly afraid of green olives. And I'll use it for bait, the fat mod. Oh god.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives. Sally.
So mean.
Sally, I don't have anything.
Okay. Daytime television was it? Oh, did you get access like all those old episodes? What's that streaming service? Roku has it available, but you can watch all of like the science. Jerry. You can watch the Wilco show, all of like the court shows. Makes me think of the Pablo Francisco bit of Jerry Springer. Pablo Francisco is so freaking funny. Harris Fodor. Show me the delve where the olives touched you. Anyway, I always stop on that one and watch it. You are not the father. Oh my god, I was watching Cinnamon Toast Ken video yesterday, and he was talking about this show called Date My Mother from the early aughts, the early 2000s. I didn't remember it. I think it might have been on MTV or Spike TV or something like that, but it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Look into it. Stevie Wilder. I have that same reaction when a blue-haired liberal walks into the room. Appropriate. Similar to X-Ray Girl and Carlin's. I don't know Carlin. Yeah, it seemed like an MTV one. This particular episode that they were reviewing. So they had this. There's one gay guy, and there are 3 competing gay guys, and each of the 3 competing gay guys' mothers go on a date with the one gay guy, and then the one gay guy picks one of the 3 competing gay guys based on the interaction with the mother. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, it's super gay. It's super duper gay. Yeah. Well, no, actually, this was super gay, but for
Not gay. SSA. Not gay. SSA.
Is it working? It's not. There it goes. Wow, we got some delays going on today. I blame Robert Downey. What you doing? Yeah, shouldn't they be letting their dad pick? When I was a kid, your mom dating a gay guy was an insult. Weird. Okay, does NERDWARS have his link up yet? Let's see. He does. Look at you. Alrighty, so I'm gonna head on over there shortly. So I'll meet you there. Save me a seat. Actually, I'm on the show. I'm not in the chat today. What am I thinking? Oh, somebody's getting bonked in the chat. Sorry. Oh, okay. All right. See you on the other side. Okay. Linked if you don't already have it. I'm sure you all have it already. There you go. And on that note, thanks for hanging out with me for a little while before we do the thing, getting warmed up for the day ahead. And so speaking of the day ahead, pre-FNT at noon Pacific avocado time. And then I will be joining the crew on Inside the Badger Den at 8 p.m. Pacific. And then I will be the guest on Neon Leon Words of Paradise at 10 p.m. Pacific. So full day, and look forward to hanging out with you some more. So have a good one.